from the Lone Star State.
Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
The New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The 2-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Jesse Winker. Swings and misses. That is strike two. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, you know, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
That one inside. The count now 2-2.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. So he goes yard to left. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not... threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here in Houston, and taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The 1-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Vientos whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. 1 out and a runner at second. Inside. And now 3-1. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. And that'll do it. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Fly ball to right. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alonso headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Just missed. Fought off foul. Alvarez over at second, 1 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. That's down and in. Next pitch is downstairs.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Caught him looking for the K, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And there's the ball. Minaya, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next offering is down low. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And stepping in is the speedy Chas McCormick. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. Rolled over to third. Tosses to first, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Chopped left side. And that one handled. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The pitch. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Dyken Park, leading off, Jesse Winker.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the air, out towards right center. Myers makes the play, and there's one down. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swings through that one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And here is Mark Vientos. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting,
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Walker.
Two, one.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-3. One out, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Siri in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. 4-3 New York. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And that one missing low.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's down and away. And that one clips the corner. Swung on, popped up left side. Paredes on the move towards foul ground. Lays out and makes the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 4th, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the air, center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab, one down. So digging in,
Now
Jake Myers.
Center fielder, Jake
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. And now Jose Altuve. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one high in the air to left center. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, now it's going to be Jose Siri. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Dubon moving under it. And that is a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3. Bennett Sousa taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Next offering in there for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's ripped. Base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Now the batter now, Juan Soto. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
We got a full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 8-3. Luis Garcia takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Pete Alonso. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
No, inside.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. In and over, although plenty of damage done. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Paul Blackburn.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
For the Astros, right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
And it is 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4. Base is empty, one away. Christian Walker now at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 8-5. So 1 out, nobody on. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Down the young and what I owed him, trying to fit into an aura that I'm molding.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's the center fielder, Jose
Siri.
Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Francisco Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That one hammered left field. That's back there on the warning track and hauls it in. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Here's a 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
1 down, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that's too high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-6. Jose Butto comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And here is Jose Altuve. Just off the inside edge. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, right
Stepping in,
fielder,
Mauricio Dubon. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the top of the 7th. And now, Jesse Winker.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Juan Soto.
Now one missed. Two down, bases empty. Mark Vian. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Right side, hard hit. Walker steps on the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high. Got him. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7.
Now batting first base.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
For the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to center. Siri in position. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. That one found hard the other way. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter. So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Alonso leads off first with 1 away. That's a little bit low. And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers tracks it down for the out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Daniel Nunez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And now 2-1.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out there to center. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Chas McCormick.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Dubin. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
66. Sean Dubin.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets.
Center fielder, Jose Siri.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front really late right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lindor on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Save.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. Nabs it. And that's the third out. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Altuve will hit next. The Mets leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Astros,
Mauricio Dubon,
right
the next to hit.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swings through that.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This could end it. Popped up. McNeil. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
I'm yelling because did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are.